Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NLW. Now, WrestleMania was such a resounding success, and I appreciate everybody who watched it, everybody who left a comment, and as cheesy as it sounds, NLW wouldn't be what it is today without the support of you. Now, why the cold open? Well, as you can see in the bottom corner of your screen, there is a new NLW logo, designed by Dynamic Artifacts. You can follow them on Instagram, the link will be in the description. Now, what does this new logo signify? Well, it signifies the start of a new era. And I know, it sounds cliche, but after a style of doing things for a long time, things need to change. It's been 4 years, and 4 very great years, but as the times have changed, so have we. It's a conscious effort on my part to alter the way that NLW has been done before. It will still be the fast-paced, exciting action that you're used to, just with a little bit of an edge to it. But what exactly does that mean? Well, it means the old guard is leaving and allowing a new guard to rise up. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that your favourites will never return. However, it does mean that there's going to be more new talent and fresh matches than ever before. In a few weeks' time, we will re-debut Metal as a new exciting show with a much faster pace, more highlights of more action, and more importantly, more debut wrestlers to this company. Most importantly, there's going to be more talent than ever, and I promise you, change is coming. Thank you, and enjoy the show. It is undoubtedly the biggest matchup in this company's history. NLW vs NWO. The winners take complete control of the company, and if the NWO lose, they must disband. But if NLW lose, the NWO take complete control of this company. Eliminations coming thick and fast, and there's one that the Commissioner had an assist on. Ambrose screwed by the Commissioner. And Rollins with the curb stomp, and this has got to be the shock of the night. Triple H gone, but NLW working as a team effectively. And the elimination is still coming, and there's a low blow by Rollins. And Triple H protesting, but oh my god. And now CM Punk has snapped. CM Punk has lost it. And Triple H is down, but there's Jericho. Jericho pole drived into the steps, and CM Punk has lost his mind. And now it's 3-on-1. And Hardy is desperately trying to stay in this fight, but it's hard. Against all odds, 3-on-1. Can he get back into it? And super kick to his own partner. Rollins gone. Shawn Michaels and Hardy, the only two that remain. And here comes a swanton by Hardy. But the Commissioner pulls him off. And here we go. Here comes the fight. Fight breaking out at ringside. And is the Commissioner going to bring out his secret weapon now? Oh my god. Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar is a secret weapon. But the Commissioner telling him to stop, and what is this about? Oh! And Lesnar is in the secret weapon. Lesnar destroying the NWO. And CM Punk. GTS to Lesnar. Oh my god, don't tell me it's going to end like this. Oh, thank god. Hardy kicks out. CM Punk was a secret weapon, and Lesnar makes chase. We're down to 2. The twist of fate. And Hardy wins it. NLW's won. The NWO is no more. Team NLW has won. We are still in control. Welcome to No Limits Wrestling. It is the night after WrestleMania, and we have finally achieved change. No longer do we have to put up with thuggery and BS politicking corrupting this business. Last night at WrestleMania, Team NLW defeated Team NWO, and one man who I can't give enough praise to is Jeff Hardy. Single-handedly eliminated 3 men and ensured that this company stayed in good hands. Now, considering this is technically a new beginning, the Commissioner is no longer the Commissioner of No Limits Wrestling. More importantly, the NWO has disbanded. Now, why am I out here talking to you now? Well, I can announce to you that I am the acting Commissioner for the time being, but it is only an interim position, as the board of directors are currently interviewing to find a new NLW commissioner, and that will be revealed in a few weeks' time. However, for the meantime, I've been given free rein. Since I am the interim commissioner for the time being before a replacement is found, that means I make the matches for now, and it also means I'm being given some pretty lucrative powers that allow me to have more of an input into how this company is run. So for starters, I can announce that here tonight, your main event this evening will see former NWO alumni Seth Rollins take on the cerebral assassin Triple H. I can also announce to you that the man who eliminated those three guys and lasted till the very end, Jeff Hardy, will team with the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, to take on other former NWO alumni, the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. And also, because I am a fair commissioner, I am granting R-Truth his Intercontinental Championship rematch here tonight against Finn Balor. Now there's something key I have to mention about the Intercontinental Championship, and this is one of the things that I suggested would be a good idea to the NLW Board of Directors, and thus it is happening. What I suggested, and what has now been taken on board and is in law, is that the Intercontinental Championship, as prestigious as it is about to become more important, because whoever holds that Intercontinental Championship is now able to cash it in at any point, acting as a contract for a guaranteed NLW Heavyweight Championship matchup at any time, any place they wish. That means the Intercontinental Championship will continue to be defended. However, if a champion decides he wants to cash it in and trade it at the right time for a World Heavyweight Championship matchup, then they can do so at any point. And aside from that, there's oh my god. Well, here comes the pain. And apparently, the Big Show frustrated that the NWO disbanded last night. And well, he's going to take it out on me. Well, Brock Lesnar is going to kick your ass, pal. And Lesnar storming to the ring. And the NWO actually thought that last night at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar was their secret weapon, but the commissioner failed to tell them he wasn't. He was just looking for a fight, and he got one in the form of the NWO. And now Big Show paying for his actions. And Big Show was one of the men that Lesnar targeted last night at WrestleMania when he assaulted the majority of the NWO, including the former commissioner, with an F5. And, well, I am the commissioner now, for the time being at least. And we're going to have a match, I guess. Hell, I'm not going to stop him. And now Lesnar fighting Big Show, and this is Lesnar's debut. Oh, but Big Show had him by the throat, and oh my lord! Look at the power of Lesnar, with that suplex to the 500-pound giant. And now Lesnar goes into the corner, and is attempting to break the Big Show down, like nobody else has done before. Oh, but Big Show moved out of the way at that time. Oh my god! Well, Suplex City has come to No Limits Wrestling, and in a big way. 500-pound German suplex. And oh my, going for an F5 maybe, but no. Show clubbers him in the stomach, and now, oh my god, going for another German, but Big Show moves around. Oh my god! And a belly-to-belly throw. Well, he never ceases to amaze me, look at that. And just when he goes from strength to strength, such agility with that kick, just throwing his entire 300-pound frame right at the giant. But Big Show, my god, what an uppercut. Uppercut to the jaw of Brock Lesnar. And I've never seen Lesnar in this position before. He was knocked off his feet. Oh my god, going for that knockout punch, but Lesnar caught it. Lesnar caught the fan, and oh my god. F5 to Big Show. Here's the cover by Lesnar. And Lesnar wins his debut in emphatic fashion. Well, Brock Lesnar has certainly made an impact, and he did so here tonight, as well as last night, destroying the NWO first, and then taking out one of its alumni in the form of the Big Show. Well, that's what the Big Show gets for putting his hands on me. I'm the commissioner now, not his leader. And well, to look at this again, the strength of the Big Show, and then also the strength of Lesnar to catch that knockout punch and then go for the F5 onto the 500-pound giant. Never ceases to amaze me how amazing Lesnar is. And well, this new era starting off with a bang the night after WrestleMania. And now, oh, hang on! Oh, what the hell? That's CM Punk! And another chair shot, and Lesnar is still not down. And CM Punk attacked Lesnar last night as well. Oh my god. And now the traitor on his shoulders and go for the F5, but CM Punk moves out of the way. Brock Lesnar was about to F5 CM Punk, but Punk scurries away. And last night at WrestleMania, it was CM Punk who was the traitor, who was the secret weapon apparently, felt that he was going to turn his back on NLW. Well, Lesnar is certainly going to make him pay in the future.
When you step between those ropes, you put your life on the line. It's not for the money, it's not for the fame, it's the addiction to competition. To hear thousands of people cheering your name is a greater high than any drug. The spirit of the fight flows through their veins. The technicians that craft perfection on a nightly basis. An indescribable electricity that pulsates through them. This is who they are. This is what they do. This is why they fight. They're not athletes. This isn't real. Try lacing their boots.
A new era has certainly arrived here in No Limits Wrestling, and we're going to continue that now with women's division action. And about to make her way to the ring, the woman who last night came so close to winning the NLW Women's Champion and making history, but alas, when she attempted to go for some sort of backbreaker, Trish Stratus had the wherewithal to reverse it into Stratusfaction for the win. And well, AJ here tonight with a victory over the Women's Champion could put her right back into that championship hunt. And you've got to believe also the other woman that was in that matchup that we haven't mentioned yet, Charlotte, she's also going to be wanting to watch this with intrigue. As the Women's Champion, about to make her first appearance since making history at WrestleMania and becoming the first ever NLW Women's Champion. She made history all over the world as Women's Champion before, and now she's in No Limits Wrestling and putting the NLW Women's Division on the map. The tournament culminated at WrestleMania in a triple threat matchup, and Trish Stratus was the one who came out victorious. And what a matchup it was. All of these women took such high risk, and arguably the reward was greater, and that is why the Women's Championship is so highly sought after, as these two women get locked up. And AJ Lee and Trish Stratus, this is certainly a dream matchup. 1-on-1 here tonight. Shoulder block takedown, but there's Trish with the wherewithal to duck that clothesline, but there's AJ right back at her with the elbow, and there's a brutal kick by AJ Lee, the so-called love chick of NLW, the crazy chick. But hell, if she's crazy, she can certainly do it in the ring. There was a sunset flip, but kick out by AJ. There's a kick, but there's a Hurricane Rana by AJ. And now, my goodness, another roll through, and has the legs held into this submission. A unique submission by AJ, but Trish manages to get to the ropes just in time. And AJ Lee, obviously well renowned, and good grief again, hanging her up in the ropes, and there's a leg drop by AJ. And the Women's Champion, surprisingly, in the early part of this matchup, on the back foot, and well, just as I said that, Trish got right back into it, and that is the veteran experience with that chick kick on the apron, and now the Lou Thesz press by Trish Stratus. And don't get me wrong, she wasn't the greatest wrestler when she first broke into the business, but she is a great learner, and she learned so much to become arguably the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And that's certainly why she's the Women's Champion here in NLW, putting in a great performance at WrestleMania. AJ Lee trying to combat that at the moment, but there's Trish Stratus with the leg scissors, and the head scissors takes her down to the canvas, and from the second rope no less. AJ in trouble, and now going for total satisfaction, the move that won her the Women's Championship last night. But AJ Lee with the back suplex to make sure that that doesn't happen. A physically intense matchup here. Trish Stratus in her first match as Women's Champion. Is she going to be pinned? Oh, but off the net breaker, AJ couldn't get the cover that time. And Trish in a world of pain. AJ doing all she can to win this. There's a kick, but another drop kick by Trish Stratus. AJ Lee down. And that's the kind of thing that will cause you concussions. That wasn't just to the chest, that was right to the head. And now rings the arm, but a vicious headbutt by AJ. Another DDT. Jumping DDT. And Trish Stratus is on the floor. And well, we've seen this tap out numerous women in the past. Black Widow maybe. She had it held, but into a side slam and the chick kick. And goes right into the total satisfaction. Here's the goal by the Women's Champion. And Trish Stratus picks up her first victory as NLW Women's Champion. A hard fought matchup by AJ Lee. But in the end it was Trish Stratus who rocked out as the Women's Champion still. And that has certainly put the rest of the NLW locker room on notice with regards to the women's division. Well, that Black Widow, Trish Stratus, the veteran experienced, allowed her to combat that and reverse it into the chick kick and then the total satisfaction, the same move that she used to pin AJ Lee at WrestleMania and win the NLW Women's Championship. Well, AJ Lee has nothing to be ashamed of here, but oh, well, would you look at this? That's Charlotte Flair and putting her hand out as a sign of respect, and it's reciprocated. And yes, she's applauding the Women's Champion, and she wasn't victorious last night with Charlotte, who was also in that triple threat matchup, but applauding the new Women's Champion, and this is very uncharacteristic if you've seen the actions of Charlotte as of late, but a surprising emotional turn congratulating Trish. Well, we'll see that develop, but you want to talk about WrestleMania. This man was the man of the hour. Jeff Hardy eliminated 3 men single-handedly to ensure that NLW won and stayed in power, made sure that the NWO disbanded. Jeff Hardy, a hero here in NLW, and well, there's a former NWO member himself, Shawn Michaels. What is he doing back there looking at Jeff Hardy, clearly frustrated after he was eliminated by Hardy in the dying stretch of that matchup? Well, Michaels with a vengeance against Jeff Hardy, a vendetta. And you want to talk about a vendetta? Big E Langston, NLW's newest wrestler and the new Hardcore Champion. He debuted at WrestleMania to much fanfare, winning the Hardcore title in the Hardcore Invitational, now in his first title defense against the man he took it from at WrestleMania, Chris Daniels. There's some kendo stick shots to welcome into NLW, and well, there's the share in the ring, but Big E clobbers him. And this matchup is Big E Langston's first taste of a Hardcore title defense, and it's against the former champion, the man he defeated last night in the Hardcore Invitational. Oh, but going for that spear through the ropes, through the table maybe. But there's Daniel with the chair, but tries to springboard over and gets caught out in the powerbomb. Daniels has been a dominant figure in the Hardcore division in the lead up to WrestleMania, and you can see why at the moment. Drop toe hold into that chair, propped up, and the Pele by Daniels. And it may be over as soon as it began. Is it going to be a short title reign for Big E? Big E, who won the title, may lose it right now. Go for the BME, but my God! Look for the BME, but instead, caught out in the big ending. And that is just unbridled power and strength from the new Hardcore Champion, and still your NLW Hardcore Champion, Big E Langston. 300 pounds of outright power and strength. He doesn't even need to bask in the glory. He just comes in, beats you up and leaves. Oh, hang on! Well, just as soon as he successfully retained the title, here comes Sabu! Oh, the Arabian face buster through the table! And he could take advantage of the Hardcore 24/7 rule here. Could go out to pin him, but instead Daniels holds the leg and kicks him away. And Big E Langston just about has the wherewithal to struggle away. Well, Sabu looked to take advantage of the 24/7 rule, the same rule that Big E used at WrestleMania to win the title from Daniels. And arguably last night, it should have been Sabu who walked out as Hardcore Champion again. But Big E Langston at WrestleMania made sure that didn't happen. Well, Sabu is here and he has stated his intentions to claim back that Hardcore Championship. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, another huge matchup of the new era. Dean Ambrose and Jeff Hardy of Team NLW last night take on former NWO members, the Outsiders. That tag team matchup takes place in our next part.